What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's Monday Mystery, we'll be talking about three mysterious planets which are placed way beyond planet Saturn. Yes, we'll be talking about Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. According to the traditional Indian Jyotish, there is nothing beyond planet Saturn. Including the lunar nodes, we consider 7 planets from Sun to Saturn. The most ancient masterpiece of astronomy, that is Surya Siddhanta, also suggests that Saturn is the very last planet of solar system and beyond it there is nothing but darkness. Sage Prashara, who is considered as the father of Indian astrology, only mentioned about the Navagrahas, that is, the 9 planets, Sun to Saturn and lunar nodes. But is it possible that he was not aware of what lies beyond Saturn? His grandfather, the great sage Vashishta, was the one who gave Prashara the knowledge of astrology as legacy. Is it possible that one of the Saptarishis, that is Vashishta, was never aware of what lies beyond planet Saturn? Saptarishis were the 7 sages who managed the affairs of galaxy. With them came the knowledge, guidance and light. They all had amazing foresight, ability to see all the future events way before time. From the existence of Manu, the very first human created by the divine, to the events of Ramayana, which dates back to 5114 BC, Rishi Vashishta was known for his foresight, how he used to tell about the future events way before time. So, it's difficult to believe that the great sages with great powers like Vashishta and Prashara were unable to understand what lies beyond planet Saturn. What could be the possible reason for not including 3 planets like Uranus, Neptune and Pluto into the world of Vedic astrology? Well, there could be only one reason. These planets were way too far from us. Even astronomically, we know that planets don't generate their light. It's the light of sun which gets reflected back from them. This phenomena of reflected sunlight from different planets is also considered in astrology. The concept of Rashmi in Vedic astrology can help us to understand this. Rashmi means the very first ray of light. It indicates the effect of solar rays reflected by different planets onto Earth, which means Rashmi is the amount of reflected sunlight from different planets coming to Earth. From Sun to Saturn, each planet is given a value of Rashmi. Okay, this value reveals a lot about the strength of each planet. When we talk about the outer planets like Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, they hardly get any sunlight because they are quite far from the sun. Remember what the ancient book Surya Siddhanta said, it's cold and pitch dark beyond planet Saturn. Uranus gets 1/400 of the sunlight which Earth receives from Sun. Neptune receives 1/1000 of what Earth receives, and Pluto receives 1/1600 of what Earth receives. So yes, it gets darker and darker beyond planet Saturn. Plus, these planets takes a lot of time in completing one revolution around the sun, which is more than the average human life. Their inability to reflect the sunlight back to Earth at great intensity could be the reason why the great sages might not have considered them in the traditional astrology. Later on, in the year of 1781, Uranus was discovered. In 1846, Neptune was discovered, and finally, in 1930, Pluto was discovered. After that, these planets made their way into the world of Western astrology, and even today, these planets are not much accepted in traditional Hindu astrology. But way before these planets were even discovered astronomically, someone from the family of the great sages, that is Vashishta and Prashara, knew about these three planets. He even considered that yes, these planets do have some effect on human life. Ved Vyas, the son of Prashara and the great-grandson of Vashishta, have acknowledged these planets in the text of Mahabharata, which dates back to 3137 BC. He referred Uranus as Shwet, which means whitish in color, Neptune as Sham, which is bluish in color, and Pluto was referred as Tikshana, which means something which is quite pointed or sharp. He mentioned how these planets were arranged at the time of the Mahabharata battle. He referred to a greenish-white planet which crossed the Chitra nakshatra, that was Uranus, a dark smoky planet which entered into the Jyeshtha nakshatra, and that was Neptune. Lastly, he mentioned about Pluto, a small planet in far distance. He complained about its immobility and how this planet was stuck at one place for a long time in Kritika nakshatra. Its powerful rays were troubling Kritika, and that's why he named Pluto as Tikshana, because of its sharp, piercing nature. Certainly, the son of Prashara, that is Ved Vyas, knew about these three planets and how they affect the life on earth, or through the war of Mahabharata, through his observations at that time, he realized that yes, these three planets actually affect the planet Earth. In today's world, Uranus is known as Harshal or Prajapati. Prajapati means the son of god Brahma. Neptune is known as Varun. Varun is the deity of oceans. Pluto is known as Yama, the god of death. And I absolutely have no idea who named them this way. All I can say is that our research on these three celestial bodies and how they affect the life on Earth will continue. In the next 3 Mondays, we will discover more about the effects of Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, because I believe that yes, they do have an effect on us and we need to explore more about them. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these planets. Do you feel that these planets affect us or not? So guys, that's all for today's video. If you want more such content, then do like, share, and subscribe.